Good morning. Okay, so I have a topic for today. I'll try to stay on topic. It's about how to relax. I'm not going to go through the steps. Really, this is more about surprise, one of the reasons you have trouble relaxing, and that is that some of us have certain cultures that we grew up in. I grew up on a farm, and if you weren't out of bed at the crack of dawn, not daylight, but dawn, then you were lazy. You needed to get up out of bed. And if anything went wrong during the day, it was, well, if you would have got out of bed earlier. Some of you know exactly what I'm talking about. Well, then farming changed, and there were less farmers, less generational farmers. A lot of us didn't end up having a farm to farm. And a lot of people ran as far away from the farm as they could as soon as possible. Oh, I'm going to go to college. Whatever. Well, problem with that kind of whole mentality is now, since it was set in the brain at such a young age, what happens is now there's a guilt if you're sitting still, right? So, you know what? This foundation goes on so well the first time. I love this foundation. I'm going to start doing something that I've never done before, because I've never been that big of a makeup person, as much as some people are. But what I'm going to start doing is saving empties. I'm going to have a little box, and I have one, where I'm going to save empties of stuff that I love. I'm not going to put the empties in there if I don't love it, right? And it's this. L'Oreal Age Perfect Tinted Balm. Fair is my color. Anyway, so for years, I wasn't able to sit and relax. I mean, I could not sit and relax. I couldn't watch a TV show and relax. I'm using this lipstick, this pink. I put it in this little pot, just so it's easier to dab instead of off my lipstick stick. Because I have a lot of color in my face, and when I put foundation on, all that color disappears. However, there's certain parts in the camera when I'm on video all day that look especially white, and that is my forehead up by my hair, and my underlip. And I don't seem to have a way to correct it other than putting some color there. I have this huge old lady upper lip. Too bad. Dang it. Oh well. The only way to correct it is to get a bigger lip. I'm not gonna do it. Not today, right? Just not gonna do it today. So, if you have any ideas on how to get that to look natural and a little darker, I would take some suggestions. So how did I learn how to relax? I had to recognize that those old messages were coming from a past that I no longer lived. And it's funny because for a while, I was able to have power and strength to point the finger at what happened in my past that caused me all these problems. Well, that's why I have this problem and that. Well, once I got over that, once I got over the blame game, right, I was able to do something about it. And that is to learn how to relax. That's a big deal. Yeah. So when I would feel strung out and nervous and upset, wound up like in this forward motion, if I overslept, it wasn't just oops, I overslept, hurry up and get ready. It was a lot closer to the what's wrong with me, I'll never amount to anything kind of ish, right? So now I'm able to, and I'm going to challenge you, if you were like me, I'm going to challenge you to take a look at when you sit in rest, to go ahead and ask yourself, am I really relaxing or am I feeling guilty? Yeah, it's kind of a big deal. Try it. I dare you. Try to take your own anxiety temperature, so to speak. Kind of fill it out. See where you're at with it. I think it's a great idea. Yeah. Trying to hurry up. So now when I get a chance to relax, still to this day, once in a while I'll be laying around watching a movie or just looking outside over my book, and I'll think, oh, I could be cleaning out that closet or raking the leaves or walking the dog. And I'm like, whoosh. Do I want to do any of those things? And if I do, I get up and do them. If I don't, I tell my brain to shh, that I have earned the right. I've worked hard. I've had a lot of life experiences. I don't think I've left a lot undone. There's very little I've left undone in my book. How about yours? Have you taken care of that bucket list? Is there anything on there that you feel like you could do and be able to afford it? Time, physical, emotional? Maybe. It's not about being lazy. It's about recognizing that you have choices now that you didn't have before when you were younger. And I'm not on the farm anymore. You know, I live in town, little suburb kind of area. I've worked hard, paying my bills. Think about that. Relax, you've earned it. You deserve it. See you later.